Can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
How many other bastard children do you have? What's up? What's up? Big homie Coop, JP, J Cool Kino, Rob McCoy. Been waiting on this all day for this one, man. Hey, wait till y'all hear the full audio, man. The full audio. Kino, man, Black Diamond, Black Thought. And Dana, Hey, Black, as many times as I want. You got a problem with that? Shit, man, you can go to 100. Yeah, shit. The kids were it was bocha time. That's bath in Japanese. And so we were behind a little bit today. So that's why I was I was running around doing that stuff, man. Oh man, yeah, man, yeah, because we're late, so we couldn't play the piano tonight because we're late, and you know what I mean. So Lincoln is up there, and you know we have some family stuff to do, and so no piano tonight, but he'll be back tomorrow. He'll be back tomorrow, and I got some audio for y'all, motherfucker. I got 8 minutes. The clip is loaded, man. Man, the clip is loaded tonight, man. Yeah, you gonna hear it. Hey, listen, I only do the primary sources, man, but I'll wait 10 to 15 minutes. But I want to talk about this really quick. Wait till y'all hear this shit. Cause y'all think I'll be making this shit up. But nah. And always remember, Fred was ahead of the curve. Fred was ahead of the curve as it pertains to this. And now we got another fighter complaining. Another PBC fighter complaining. Another PBC fighter. And he's an A-level fighter. He's an A. Wait till y'all hear this audio of Louis Farrakhan. Ooh, wait till y'all hear this shit. Anyways, man. Listen to this. He's frustrated. I'm trying to make the fight with Caleb Plant. I'm trying to make the fight with fucking Morrell, Charlo. I thought we were going to make the fight with Morrell in November, December. Now they're saying he has to take a mandatory, which is fucking bullshit. If they wanted to fight me, PBC would have made the fight right there. I feel like everybody wins right there. Oh, he's livid, man. It's a great fight. I'm not saying Morrell, he's a great fighter. Hey, it's coming out. It's getting frustrating, man. It's getting frustrating, man. Y'all want to read the whole article? But I just got to substantiate my claims because I told y'all summer 2022 was going to be a hell of a summer. You know what I mean? And but David Benavidez is frustrated. Feel free. There's the link right there. David Benavidez is feeling it. And I forewarned y'all. Fred was a hater then. Fred is always a hater because the truth always stands alone because y'all got idols and shit. I've realized I'm talking to a bunch of people that respect people for who they are in the real world. Instead of instead of their integrity and their character. You know what I mean? And I just think that this is the platform, man, where we pretty much, you know, I'm not saying we're perfect, but you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm wrong, but 95% of the time I'm way ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? And we falling in love with who they are and what they say and the gift, the gab. That's why you pay your tithes to that preacher. That's why that preacher is wearing Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and he can say, give me a watch. He can say, buy me a Rolls Royce. He can say, and y'all do it. Y'all falling in love with the what they call it, the gift of gab. You know what I mean? And that's the reality of this, man. Nigga can lie to you 40 different ways, and you gonna be there on the 41st lie with, here's my donation, sir. Umar Johnson, no school. Who else? Shit. Tariq Nasheed, no museum. He raised $1 million in 30 days. No museum. But you got young men like King Randall. You got men like King Randall who are doing some amazing shit down there in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Doing some amazing shit down there in Atlanta. And yeah. Yeah, facts. You know, if you know what I mean? Oh, he got the museum. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. I don't follow him as much. Where's the museum going to be? Where's the museum going to be? Because I want to celebrate it. If he got the museum, I want to celebrate it because he kept his word. You know what I mean? Because it's going to cost $1 million to erect the museum and buy artifacts for sure. You know what I mean? It's no matter what state you in. So I can respect that. If he does it, I'll celebrate him. You know? And but we falling in love with these people, man. And I'm not here to to go after him. I'm just standing what I believe in, you know. King Randall is doing an amazing job. The Barbershop has donated. We donated $500 last month to him. We have a balance of $21.50 that will be gone by the end of December. You know what I mean? When we do our award show, well, in January, we'll do our award show. And you guys will vote on it, like we raised the money together, you know. And that we have 20. What? Love you, dude. All right, peace. And it will be but yeah, it's gonna, no, he didn't get that lot in LA. He didn't get it. So now he's gonna have to move it to a different state. On Jefferson in LA, get the fuck out of here. That's beautiful. That's amazing. I'm glad he got it. I'm really happy he got it. DM me the link. DM me the link because I want to stand corrected on that shit. Even though I haven't been following them, I haven't posted, but I'm just going off of memory, you know. Okay, let me find what I'm looking for because y'all tired of waiting. Oh, this shit. Get your recorders ready. Get your recorders ready. That's all I'm gonna say. Get your recordings ready. And let me find this shit. Damn, where is it? Oh, it's on my phone. Shit, I gotta email it to myself. I'm sorry. Because I had to save it. You know what I mean? But I want you guys to see the oh yeah. Call a friend. Yeah, grab your popcorn. All right, here we go. Let me send it to myself. And this ain't me talking. This is me being a journalist. So when y'all say Fred is hating, I don't give a fuck if y'all say Fred is hating. Shit. I kept my family together through the bullshit. Shit, I'm a superhero, nigga. Shit, to me and my family, I'm Superman. Shit, y'all niggas lose your family over a piece of pussy. Nah, Fred ain't doing that shit. Fred keeping his family together. So y'all can say what you want and do what you do. And let's see. It's coming. We're about a minute away. Go grab your popcorn. Hit your record button. I appreciate the people who just bought 9 wives, man. Thank you guys so much. And I know it's gonna be a lot of Muslims that's gonna hate me, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all been hating me for 2 years since I've been doing this research in this film. But let me go to my email and we rocking and rolling. All right. Let me take this off. And grab your recorders because you're gonna want to record this shit. All right. You're gonna want to record this shit. All right. All right. Grab your popcorn. And these are the people that's been criticizing me. Oh, Farrakhan, you can't talk about Farrakhan. Farrakhan is human. He ain't no God. He has wisdom just like your grandfather. He has flaws just like your grandfather, man. You know what I mean? But we're going to play this and we're going to open it up to the conversation. And you guys going to be able to do what you want. Because I know they're going to scrub the internet, but you can't scrub this shit. It's over. All right, let me... I wonder what Wesley Muhammad going to say about this shit. Oh, can I enlarge it? All right, here we go. Oh, wait. I got it. All right, here we go. Can y'all hear it? Oh, shit. Wait.
His brother Rizza, if you're listening, I wish you very well. A very handsome brother, too. Highly intelligent. But you've got to bring your moral standard up. Because the women are going to fall in love with you. But you can't have them all now. I don't know how Solomon made out. I don't know how long he lived it either. And she'll kill himself with the 1,000 concubines. But I'm not envious of Solomon. And you know, when you understand who a woman is and what a woman is.
Yes, this is Farrakhan. Let me pause.
Please, brothers.
I apologize. Let me give you context.
Don't mess with it.
Let me give you context. This is Farrakhan talking to his disciples. This is a private call between him and his selected few. And that's simply what it is. So this is Farrakhan talking to, like, remember how Jesus had the Last Supper? Well, this is Farrakhan having his, I guess, quarterly, monthly, weekly supper with his student ministers. All right. So he's not speaking. You guys are here. Here we go.
Don't mess over them. They are from God, but they can be from the devil if you don't treat them right. Sisters, we're going to get into that September 16th. The sister is charging you, Brother Rizza, with rape. That's a horrible challenge. But to my sister, look at yourself. You were engaged to that man. But to what I read, and you allowed him to stay in your house. You allowed him to lay down on your bed. And he laid down beside you. What the hell is going on here? And get angry with you because you act like the savage is just a quarter of an inch under your skin. See, you bring the nigger out of us and then act like you did nothing. If you engage don't mean come to my room, get in my bed, and I'll lay beside you and nothing better happen. You're a damn fool. Now, when you started acting up like you wanted something, Rizza, no. Stop. See, when you get the nigger up in a man, And you will tell him, stop. Well, what the hell are you doing? Getting me in this condition mentally and telling me stop. You got to be a hell of a man to get that close and stop. Sisters, you need to mind yourself. You want to pull down a good man, and you got it. But I bet you ain't gonna marry you. If you want a man, don't give him a damn thing but the greetings. And give the greeting with your eyes lowered. Our women are beautiful, man. You can't lay beside one of our women. And even the ugliest one you think is ugly, lay beside her and say, no, don't do that. Don't do that. You better come to the class, FOI class, and learn how to be a good man. So, Brother Rizza, I very much love you. And I respect the good work that you do. But don't mess it up by being immoral. Because you're handsome and highly intelligent and you win arguments. Good. But you can't win an argument with God and his law. And you're going to have to answer to the law.
There you go. And I'll play it again at 8:30 if you guys want to hear it again. But I mean, we got to speak in truth, right? Isn't that what Rizza talks about? Speaking in truth. Once I found out he and his family was on trial for scamming $3.8 million, I kind of stepped up, and I wish I had known because I had them on during COVID, but I didn't know, you know, and I just I want you guys to understand that leadership starts in the home. And these men that you all believe that are God are not gods. And I want you guys to understand that everybody on planet Earth is human. And we have propped up normal human beings as gods. And I'm gonna invite you guys in, but you got to cam up. If you ain't gonna cam up, don't worry about it, because I know I got a lot of Muslim detractors, and I don't give a fuck because I don't respect it. It's not a religion. And more so than that, we gotta elevate our self-belief. It's very, very important that we elevate our self-belief. If we don't elevate our self-belief in each other and in yourself, you're gonna fall for this shit. Farrakhan says he's the Messiah. Elijah Muhammad says he's God. And y'all motherfuckers believe it. He said he's the last messenger. He said he was God. All of this shit. And if a man puts on a bow tie, if a man stands in front of a church, he's immediately ordained a superhero. Your superhero should be your father. And we have God complexes in our community. God gonna save us. I'm just gonna pray, baby. And the moment you say that is when a Farrakhan comes in, a Pastor Williams and Elijah Muhammad, and all these other guys that have come in and allowed you to believe in him. And I think this is awful because this goes to show us that we don't believe in our goals as much as we say we do. We don't believe in self as much as we say we do. And it's sad. It's sad that you can't question anything a man because he sits he stands on a dais at your church or wears a bow tie. You can't question him. Or has a priest robe on. You can't question him, son. Those priests was touching little boys. Your pastor had a building fund for 20 years. Louis Farrakhan knows who murdered Malcolm X. Louis Farrakhan told you Elijah Muhammad's kids were underage. He told you. Y'all want to hear that? He said it. He shook his head and said, yes, he knew the women were underage. Oh man, let's play it. Let's play it. Because I'm in a mood to, let's play this shit. Let's play this shit. Where is it at? Where is it at? Somewhere down in there. Let me find that clip. Let me find that 12 days ago. I know I posted it. We got to play that clip because that's important. Because you got to see Louis Farrakhan say he knew Elijah Muhammad was fucking little girls. Y'all need to hear that shit. Y'all need to see it with your own eyes. What's the point? It's the little girl's fault. Shit, Eli. Shit, Farrakhan. He told me I was a black man. Shit. He told me. Y'all motherfuckers are sick. I'm gonna find it. I will definitely find it at some point. Oh, here it is, right, yeah. All right.
Sometimes I feel like Farrakhan talking to Mike.
All right. Yeah. Let's share this shit. It's the little girl's fault, just like Farrakhan. When you lay down with your man. Y'all need to see this with your own eyes. Fred is a hater, but the truth is right in front of your eyes, and you say, oh, man, it's the woman's fault, man. A man don't need to have discipline.
In 1963, Malcolm X learned that Elijah Muhammad himself had repeatedly committed adultery with some of his teenage secretaries and had children with them. Malcolm agonized over his discovery, and in June of 1964, he told him. And And he called some of these women who were living in Los Angeles and let me listen to the conversation. And it became apparent that he was telling the truth. He told you about happiness. He told you about happiness. He told you about happiness.
Let's watch it. Let's watch this shit one more time. One more time. Because y'all niggas you niggas worship human beings instead of worshiping your son.
In 1963, Malcolm X learned that Elijah Muhammad himself had repeatedly committed adultery with some of his teenage sex.
But this is proof. Farrakhan hides the shit. They hide the shit. The whole shit is corrupt.
And had children with him. Malcolm agonized over his discovery, and in June of 1964, he told me about it. And he called some of these women who were living in Los Angeles and let me listen to the conversation. And it became apparent that he was telling the truth. He told you about happiness. He told you about happiness. He told you about happiness.
Sounds a bit like Farrakhan talking to Mike Wallace.
We got God complexes, man. That's what we got, man. Yeah, they silent. What's up, Juan?
What's up, man?
How you feel?
Man, I don't know, man. You better cut this out. Somebody gonna poison you with a bean pie.
Oh, man.
You like to run up and down, they gonna catch your ass slipping.
Oh, man. No, man. It's got to tell the truth, man. These motherfuckers misleading the people, man.
Man, it's funny, man, because you know how the Muslims, the first thing they say to a Christian is, you believe in a make-believe God, you know, something you never seen, but then you following a man that's flawed. Like, just do what's right in your heart, man. Do what's right in the heart, do what's right to you, and you, as long as you're true to you, nothing else matters.
Right.
You know, granted, I am, you know what I'm saying? I am a Christian. I am a believer. But, and I don't believe in anyone, you know, knocking down anybody's situation. But honestly, just like with any business friend, you know, with growth comes, anytime a company grows, and religion is a company, when shit grows, man, things happen, man. It comes with a lot of flaws, a lot of turmoil. You know, things become less pure.
Right.
I think just, you know, some people, or maybe Mr. Elijah Muhammad held in office too long. I'm not saying that his message wasn't a good message, not saying that he didn't change a lot of lives. Maybe he just overstood his stake in that position. Because complicity is a bitch. Mm-hmm. And you standing here, you know, you got to be careful, man, because you're sitting here and you're trying to ask people to be a mirror. And the reason why we need a mirror is because the hardest thing we can do is look at ourselves and hold ourselves accountable. Mm-hmm. You gotta be careful out here, man. Yeah, you got to. But it's all because of slavery.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The pastors done replaced the slave masters, dog. You know what I mean? The Nation of Islam is the new plantation. You know what I mean? Your Baptist church is a new plantation. 87% of Christian churches are women. They don't even want men in the church anymore. The the pastor is jealous of other men.
Yeah.
They don't want 6 deacons. Nah, man, you know, it's going to be 6 women carrying your casket, man.
That's the thing I like about my church, man. Like, literally, because I don't know if you know about DC, but DC, it's basically all Muslims. Mm-hmm. And my neighborhood is all Muslims, and like, even, you know, people I grew up with. And my pastor will allow me to bring in somebody from Islamic faith, and we can just sit in the back and we can just kick it and talk. You know, I may call it fellowship, he may just call it whatever. But we just, you know, being together, it's not really always about you have to hold this in high regards. You got to say this. You got to fall in line, you know. And bittersweet with my church. It's bittersweet because we're so small that we don't have that type of corruption, because it's easy to hold people accountable when it's so small. Mm-hmm. So like we dude, during COVID, and you can look on my Facebook, you see it during COVID. It's probably about a good 12 to 20 of us in my church. We fed 200 families every week. Every week. I bought a pickup truck, ran it into the ground, delivering food. Because I'm like, I can't let these old women outdo me. Man, they was getting food from the grocery store for the low, getting donated chicken, donated whatever. You know what I'm saying? Breaking it down, packaging it up. I was like, man, I could have had them back, man. They was making it happen. But Nation of Islam, I think, has grown so large and so big that too many arms. But what would it take for you to leave these people alone, man?
Oh, it's they're in the way of the truth. So I don't give a fuck who it is. You know, I don't sit and complain. See, we got the majority of black people who sit and complain about white people all day who will never, ever change their behavior. Never. No, Michael Jordan will say, nah, I don't want to use the talents God gave me. I just want to be normal. You know what? I'm going to give all these white basketball players, these Steve Kerrs, these Larry Birds, these Jeff Kites, I'm going to give them all my talents. Yeah. And I'm just going to just be a regular basketball player. We're fighting the wrong battle. We've been bamboozled and hoodwinked from a mindset and a goal perspective. We got to focus on us. And these people are in the way. Are in the way.
So what you're saying is, for you, it's not just only Elijah Muhammad or anyone. It's just anyone who moves like that. Doesn't matter if he's Christian, Buddhist, Islamic, non-denomination, anything. You're against that type of that ideology.
Oh, sure. I have a right to pick which fight I want to fight. Right.
Okay.
And I chose this one. Yours could be PETA. Yours could be. I'm not going to sit on and fight every front. I'm only one man.
Mine's Gary Russell getting a title fight.
Who?
Gary Russell getting another title fight. That's my fucking. That's what I'm sitting on.
Okay. and so I think people are uncomfortable with realizing what they believed in wasn't real. And some people believe some people 30 years old still believe Santa Claus is real. His name is Jesus Christ. His name is, he did. I'm not saying Jesus is fake. I'm just talking about whoever that is. Elijah Muhammad, your pastor. These guys aren't Jesus Christ, they're human. And I think that I know, because I see it every day. You know, grandma say, we just gonna pray. We just gonna pray. We just gonna pray about it.
I understand what you're saying, but I can't think of the saying. What is it? You get more flies with
honey.
All right, so you understand what I'm saying, right?
No, I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, well, you get more flies with honey. Why you keep you shoving it down their throat? Some people probably don't want to see that. You might get your message crossed by, which I know it doesn't seem to be your style.
Well, there's another platform for that.
A soft touch isn't your style.
Well, yeah, I get you. There's another platform for that. You get what I'm saying? I'm me. I'm not. I've never been on here say I got to grow my channel. I got to be the biggest. It is what it is, and and it's the truth, you know. And people don't want to hear it. They're very objective when it comes to black on white, because if anybody sees a black man being hurt, if they were white, they wouldn't have did it. If they were Mexican, they wouldn't have did it. How about we just focus on us? What
did we do? What did he do? How could we not been in that situation? I get what you're saying. It's just, you have a great message, you know, And I notice a lot of people, and it's just, listen, man, it's just what it is. Like I said before on your show, a lot of people are just, they got a lot of feminine emotions in them. So they hear that one trigger word, or they have something that you say something that they don't like, and they just shell up and they don't catch the whole message.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, man, it's not your job to soften your message just so they can catch it. Like, you carry it as just, fuck it, you're going to catch it. The people who it's for are going to get it. If it's for you, you're going to understand it. If it's not for you, keep on moving. I just feel like, I just know, not even feel like, I know that you have so much knowledge that a lot of people is cutting their show short due to just the way that you present it.
Well, I don't think this is a democracy where we vote on how we should deliver the message. This is, you come in and say what you feel and how you believe. I've never told anyone, hey, I think you should say this nicely, kinder. I've never sat here and said, hey, if you want to critique me, I think you should say it in a woman's voice. You should be more feminine when you're critiquing me.
Yeah. No, I got you. But listen, man, I won't be me if I don't speak and say what I feel. You know what I'm saying? And what I see. Just like you won't be you if you don't act accordingly.
Right.
And that's what makes us men. That's what makes us leaders of packs. And that's what's going to make us move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could sit here and hear what you got to say, and it's not going to fit me. Because, I'm tired of seeing that shit on Instagram, what you talking about, go run and jog and all that shit while I'm eating my chicken and cheeseburger. Fucking with my Big Mac meal. Nah. Yeah. But there's a message behind it that if you really real, you can understand, or if you really true, and you just get out of your fucking own self and get out your own way, you can look at it and see it for what it is. Right. Yeah. But man, that's all, man. You go ahead. You had a great show. You had your great night, man. I just got back from the West Coast. Had a good time, man. I seen that game. Seen that LA game, man. It was nice, man. That stadium is beautiful.
Oh, that stadium is amazing.
That stadium is beautiful, man. I don't know if I parked in your parking lot, man.
You should have.
That stadium was beautiful, man. I was like, God damn, this is not the Redskins stadium.
Yeah, I would have saved you $50, man.
Yeah, they hit me for about that. I'm like, damn, bro.
$50 like, minimum to park. You know?
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, this how y'all do it out here? I could have stayed the fucking Calabasas for this, but it was worth the trip, man.
Right.
All right, man. You have a great night, Fred.
Oh, it's all love.
All
right, peace. Yeah, man. Y'all can just if y'all want to cam up and disagree, because motherfuckers will be bold, and I don't want no motherfucker coming in here because when you talk about topics like this, motherfucker get bold, man. Show your face, man, and cam up. Say what you got to say, man. Yeah, he's accused of rape. His fiance charged him with rape. Farrakhan used the word charged. So that means it may be some legal documents attached to it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not doing the research. This shit fell in my lap. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? It fell in my lap. So what do I do? If Deontay Wilder says, oh, I'm going to fight, we report that. Earl Spence is fighting Terrence Crawford on Labor Day. We report that. Sources. Sources say this. Oh, we report that. Oh, but Mystical got rape charges. Darren Sharper, rape charges. Nipsey Hussle killer accused, right? Charged. He just found guilty 4 years after the murder. Niggas got selected. I said accused, man. You know what I mean? But niggas ain't gonna cam up, man. Yeah, he can win debates and arguments, but shit. Yeah, well, he got a big debate and argument coming up. Motherfucker got a court date coming up, man. You know what I mean? But it's too much. When there's smoke, there's fire. but we want to ignore that shit. And niggas not gonna cam up. Let me tell y'all right now, because I have, oh man, shit is too much. I'm gonna show y'all right now. And all this shit falls in my lap. I just want y'all to know that. I don't have to go searching for nothing, man. I got great people that help me with this, man. And I want to say thank you, because I'm only one man. And y'all know every day is geared around my kids. Y'all know that. Ain't no secret to that. And that keeps me out of trouble. Y'all niggas want to be in the street. Oh, nigga, you ain't in the street. I'm not in these streets. Oh, Fred, you ain't gangster. I'm not gangster. I'm a father. That's the problem. Y'all want to be gangster and have street credibility, and y'all niggas ain't got no pride in being fathers. Y'all niggas, how many pictures of celebrities y'all got on y'all platform? How many? How many? Shit. Y'all niggas got more. Y'all got more pictures with your kids with celebrities than with your grandmother. Fuck wrong with y'all? I love Mima. I love grandma. I know you do. I know you love your grandma. I know. She's a beautiful woman. All we got to do, the easiest solution is, guess what? Be fathers. That's the solution. Be fathers. Once we be fathers, that's it. That's it. Be fathers. He has a court date in October. You know what I mean? October, his trial starts for the medical insurance fraud. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, I'm not a jury. I'm not a judge. I'm just going to report on it. If he's innocent, he's innocent. If he's guilty, he's guilty. But where there's smoke, there's fire. Your fiance charges you with rape, and your family ran a $3.8 million insurance fraud scam. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. I'm not making shit up out the thin blue air. I didn't say, oh, Farrakhan. I just quote him. Niggas quote the truth and y'all mad. Canelo wins by unanimous decision. No, he didn't. Yeah, he did. We saw the fight Saturday. He won by unanimous decision. I'll play it again at 8:30. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't gonna cam up for this. Nah, they don't want to be seen. They don't want to be seen with this shit. How you gonna disprove it? Farrakhan said it. Don't you believe and love Farrakhan? Don't you believe everything Farrakhan say is true? Well, if you believe everything that Farrakhan says is true, guess what? The charges are true. It is what it is. It's gonna make his rounds, you know. The Charleston Whites to get a hold of this, and everybody else to get a hold of this, and he'll have to respond. It's on him. Like, I'm not saying, hey, Charleston, hey, you got to do this. Hey, Michael Myers, hey, you got to report. I don't give a flying fuck. You know, I'm doing what I want to do. Y'all niggas think fame is truth. Y'all think fame is truth. They think fame is truth. You know what I mean? I'm a proud coon. I'm a proud sellout. I'm a proud Uncle Tom. You know what I mean? Because guess what? I kept my family together. That's the most important thing. You can say what you want. I kept my family together. You know what I mean? And we got someone, he gonna cam up good. What's up, man?
What's going on, Fred?
Hey, how you doing, dog?
I'm good, brother. Now, I follow you and watch you a lot. Sometimes I agree with you, sometimes I don't. Okay?
Right.
Which is just natural. Mm-hmm. You usually have paperwork, receipts. You usually can show us everything, which is one of the reasons why, even if I don't like what you're saying, when you show me facts, mm-hmm. I have to respect that.
Right.
But it's like today, you came on here and you pushed the Rizza Islam rape situation, but then you go straight to talking about the minister.
Okay.
Now, I don't have any argument with you about the minister. The minister gonna have to deal with what the minister gonna have to deal with. But to drag Rizza through the dirt like that without any type of, we don't have no proof. We don't have nothing but a recording that was supposedly taken in a secret meeting. That's all we got. I think that part of it is wrong, brother. I don't have what you're saying about the minister. Okay, but to do Rizza like that, it wouldn't be right if somebody just had a recording that said, "Oh, Fred beat his wife," and then we came on and started being like, "Look, Fred beat his wife, this, that, and the third," and then we played a recording of Fred beating his wife, and then we go start talking about the Baltimore Ravens. That's not cool.
If the news say someone was charged, if TMZ say someone is charged, is that not cool?
But if TMZ say someone was charged, they're going to show you the paperwork. And Fred, you a thorough brother. I watch you. I see you put paperwork together. And you put movies and stuff together based on fact, not accusations, you put it together based on hardcore. You can go look for yourself facts. Now, since I heard this a few days ago, I've been looking. All I keep hearing is this little recording.
Okay.
I don't see nothing. Do you?
I have Louis Farrakhan saying he was being charged with rape. Do you value Louis Farrakhan's word?
I value the minister's word in some things. Yes.
Okay, then. Well, you choose whether this is some or nothing. It's just totally up to you. This ain't Joe Blow. This is Louis Farrakhan. So if you questioning me, you questioning Louis Farrakhan.
I'm not questioning Louis Farrakhan because Louis Farrakhan had a private meeting with his people, and some snake recorded that meeting, supposedly, allegedly. We don't know that. But you, sir, are on a national podcast, on a broad podcast, accusing this man of rape.
And so
the minister didn't come out and do that.
He said he's charged.
But the minister didn't come out. The minister could.
Yeah, I'm about to play it as soon as you get off.
I've heard it, sir.
So why are you coming on? So why are you coming on?
You don't know why. You don't know why I'm coming on, Fred. I haven't made my stance clear to you, sir. Because if you say that, I'm fine with that. Everybody can see me and you. Everybody can see me and you, and I'm sure that most of the brothers in here won't say that they didn't understand my point. But if you want to say that you didn't understand my point, that's fine, brother.
Because all I'm doing is quoting Louis Farrakhan. So if you're mad at me, you need to write a letter to Louis Farrakhan, call him. I'm quoting Louis Farrakhan.
Fred, I'm not mad at you. I'm disappointed, brother. I listen to you. I listen to you like I told you, right or wrong. On this point, I'm a little disappointed because you talking without receipts. Now, if tomorrow you could come up with receipts and be like, "Hey, look at this."
I don't have to because I am reporting what Louis Farrakhan said.
I get it, bro.
I don't have to.
I get it, brother. I get it, bro. I just wish we as black men, like you continue to promote, we as black men could do better. I would never do that to you or anybody else, Fred. It's just not right.
It's not gonna happen to me.
I understand that.
It's not happening to me. Rape will never happen to me. No.
I get it. I get it, brother. I get it. I appreciate you, man. I just had to. I couldn't not say something.
Well, you're more than welcome to beam in anytime you want.
Thank you, brother.
All the time, dog. Nah, call me. If you're gonna call me a snake, you gotta call me the mamba. I'll beam you out. You don't know how to beam. I got you, dog. I got you. Appreciate you. Call me the Black Mamba then. call me the Black Mamba if you gonna call me a steak. You know what I mean? Well, it's 8:30. We might as well play it again because all Fred is doing is quoting Louis Farrakhan. Fred ain't making this up. I ain't talked to no guy named William Henry and say, hey, man, you heard about Rizza? Nah. I'm quoting Louis Farrakhan. If you got a problem with me, you got a problem with Luis. If you got a problem with me, you got a problem with Luis. Oh, man. Oh, man. y'all. Oh, it's cool, man. It's cool when you can stand alone, man. Ain't nothing like standing alone, man. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Enjoy.
His brother Rizza, if you're listening, I wish you very well. The very handsome brother. Highly intelligent. But you've got to bring your moral standard up. Because the women are going to fall in love with you. But you can't have them all now.
Not all of them.
I don't know how Solomon made out. I don't know how long he lived either. And she'll kill himself with the Taalik concubine. But I'm not envious of Solomon. And you know, when you understand who a woman is and what a woman is, please, brothers, don't mess with it. Don't mess over them. They are from God, but they can be from the devil if you don't treat them right. Sisters, we're going to get into that September 16th. The sister is charging you, Brother Rizza, with rape. That's a horrible charge. But to my sister,
let me replay that shit, that part right there, because y'all niggas, I'm quoting the minister.
You were engaged to that man.
Let's see how. Let's play that part again. I don't know how far I went back, but
the sister is charging you, Brother Rizza, with rape. That's a horrible charge. But to my sister, you know with yourself. You were engaged to that man. According to what I read. And you allowed him to stay in your house. You allowed him to lay down on your bed. And he laid down beside. What the hell is going on here? And get angry with you because you act like the savage is just a quarter of an inch under your skin. See, you bring the nigga out of us and then act like you did nothing. If you engage don't mean come to my room, get in my bed, and I'll lay beside you and nothing better happen. You're a damn fool. Now, when you started acting up like you wanted something, Rizza, no. Stop. See, when you get the nigga up in a man, and you were telling stop. Well, what the hell are you doing? Getting me in this condition mentally and telling me stop. You got to be a hell of a man to get that close and stop. Sisters, you need to mind yourself. You want to pull down a good man, and you got him. But I bet you ain't gonna marry you. If you want a man, don't give him a damn thing but the greed. And get the green with your eyes lowered. Our women are beautiful, man. You can't lay beside one of our women. And even the ugliest one you think is ugly, lay beside her and say, no, don't do that. Don't do that. You better come to the class, FOI class, and learn how to be a good man. So, Brother Rizza, I very much love you. And I respect the good work that you do. But don't mess it up by being immoral. Because you're handsome and highly intelligent and you win arguments, good. But you can't win an argument with God and His law. And you're going to have to answer to the law.
There you go, man. All I'm doing is quoting the minister. Charge. Matter of fact, charge sounds worse than accused. You know what I mean? I should put charged in the title. Shit. You know what I mean? If a boxer is charged, we gonna do a show on it. If a celebrity is doing, because it talks about the big picture. You know what I mean? We using these men as example because it's a galvanizing topic. You know what I mean? And it's just the reality of this thing, man. If this happens to me, this will be YouTube gold. If anything bad happens to me, it's gonna be YouTube gold, man. And guess what I got to do? Take it. I'm gonna show up every night, 7:30. Say, yeah, I did it. I fucked up. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be mad at somebody, why is the minister talking to his congregation? Shit. That's all I'm saying. Don't blame me. I'm responding to a recording. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? And 1 second, I gotta buy. So don't be mad at me. Be mad at Louis Farrakhan. He brought this to the public. Why would Louis Farrakhan bring this to the public? I'm just asking. Why? That's all I'm saying. For the world stage. In front of people. Why you can't call them and have a private meeting? Right? Ain't that what you say? You do it in private, right? Ain't that why they got mad at Malcolm? Oh man, this shit is too, man. This shit is, I'm telling y'all, man, please, if y'all don't do anything from me, value your last name before you value someone else's last name. You know what I mean? Please do it. And if you live in Chicago, I suggest you leave now before the first of the year. You know what I mean? Please leave. You know what I mean? Because the purge is coming. Aaron Judge hit his 60th home run tonight. So tomorrow, this week, he should hit his 61. And we hit a grand slam. We hit a walk-off grand slam. Amazing. Well, someone recorded it and released it. It's not on me. You know, he got a trial coming up in October. You know, it's not on me. All I can do is report it. I didn't call him a killer. I didn't call him a murderer. I didn't call him a thief. I misquoted, because if I use the word charged, it sounds worse, because that means there's paperwork on the kid. But it got to be paperwork on the kid now because it's public. But they'll probably, they'll do their best to, satisfy her on some level. I don't know. That ain't my problem. Because this shit ain't happening to Fred. Nah. This shit ain't happening to Fred. I'll tell you that damn much. I ain't even gonna front with you. Fuck that. I mean, so fuck it. You know what I mean? And let this be a lesson to all y'all, man. Let this be a lesson to all y'all. Hold yourself accountable. Make great decisions. Make great moves. And you won't be in this position. Be honorable. Imagine that. Be honorable. They done destroyed that word. Honorable. Honorable Elijah Muhammad. How is Louis Farrakhan honorable? Well, that may be the problem. Y'all don't believe Louis Farrakhan. Y'all don't believe Louis Farrakhan's words. Right? Because he did say he knew about the little girls, but he's never said that. He blamed Malcolm. So y'all believe me then? so y'all mad at me. Y'all mad at me. Okay, I get it. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I ain't changing. So what the fuck you want me to do? Fred ain't changing. Fred gonna be Fred. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. I ain't changing. And by the way, go buy 9 Wives. Why y'all? Yeah, Tiffany had it settled. You know that still don't excuse. That still don't excuse. Don't excuse shit. You know you got to show your face, man, if you want to come in. I'm not accepting nothing else. Show your face. I see a Muhammad down there, so you got to show your face, dog. Because I already know this is you're gonna disagree with me, and I don't mind you disagreeing with me, but you got to show your face so the world can see you. Because I want you to defend this, and the world sees your face. So if you have a daughter, I want to hear you defend this. So if anybody else want to beam in, you're more than welcome. Show your face. If we talking boxing, I really don't care. But yeah, beam in if you want to beam in. Because I think we did what we're supposed to do tonight. You know what I mean? We don't have to go to 9:30. We can get that. Are you gonna cam up? Muhammad, are you gonna cam up, Mr. Muhammad? Yeah, buy 9 Wives. In the meantime, yeah, let's do that. I appreciate. Let's go to a commercial break. 9 Wives.
What?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
9 Wives, man. Go get that, man. The award. It's really an award-winning film countless times. You know what I mean? So, but cam up. People won't cam up, man. They come in and won't cam up. Nah, the world need to see you. The world need to see you, man. If it's not real, it's not real. I will gladly come back and say it's not real. If I get reports on it, you know, I was going to do a video on Tiffany Haddish. That was settled. I was going to do that sometime this week. That's settled, but it still don't excuse the behavior. Yeah, man, they all different, man. I don't know 19 Keys, but he looks like Elijah Muhammad to me, so I stay away from him. You know, he got that hat on, and I don't listen to him. I listened to him for one interview because I like King Randall, and I financially support King Randall because he brought concept to reality. He said he was going to build the school. He built the school. He got 50, 60 kids in his school. You know what I mean? We supporting people. Farrakhan said he was going to build a hospital. Elijah Muhammad said a hospital, a bank, farmland, all that shit gone. Where is it at? They never built the farmland. They never built the hospital. Where is it at? You supporting people that's really lying to you, man. You know what I mean? I drive a Rolls Royce. You drive a Ford Mercury. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, if it's from a believers meeting, I don't know the true context of it, so I'm not going to say I'm an expert on that. So I don't know the ramifications of believers meeting and all that. If someone wants to come on and explain that, you're more than welcome. But cam up tonight, because motherfuckers will yell at you and say what they want to say. But if you got to show your face and defend this shit, it's different when you got to show your face. it's different. It's different. See, you could stand behind an avatar and say what the hell you want to say. You know what I mean? The only time I hid behind an avatar was when we were still building this beautiful mansion I live in, you know, and we were at Dre's mom's house. That's it. But I don't really hide. I don't hide behind avatars, you know? But yeah, it's awful, man. The link is in the chat. I'll post it again for you. Yeah, man. It's so I don't know what believers meeting is. If someone wants to explain that to give people a greater understanding, and it is what it is. I don't. It's like people say, Fred, how can you say that? I only interviewed people who were in Elijah Muhammad's house. Muhammad Ali's wife lived in I got you in a second. Lived in Elijah Muhammad's house. She was his server. She served Betty Shabazz and Malcolm X when they had that meeting in Chicago about the women. She was there. She said when Malcolm X left that room, it was like a ghost. He couldn't believe it. He was in disbelief. You got to take. She was there. She served Betty. She took Malcolm X's coat. I ain't doing no second party, third party shit. And when I release, I haven't released all the see y'all. I haven't released all the interviews, so y'all don't know it. I have so many fucking interviews that I haven't released, and matter of fact, I should schedule them for like just in case I die, like 2031 or 2032. That's what I think I might do. I might schedule them that way. Hey, what's up? I got y'all in order, man. You'll be next, Emmanuel, and then I'll bring in KP. What's up? What's up, Mr. Shalom? Salam. Thank you.
Yes, sir. How you doing, Fred?
I'm doing good, man.
Got some feedback from you. So I'm watching live, but I'm gonna try to stay with it.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let me on now. All right, got you now.
Okay.
All right. I listened to your show a lot.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Like the other brother called in. I don't agree with some of the things you say. Me, myself, family, mother and father was raised in the Nation of Islam. My mother and father was brought up in the Nation of Islam. I'm a child of the Nation of Islam, but they separated from the Nation of Islam probably in the early 70s.
Sure.
So I'm very, very, very familiar with all the stories. All right. The one particular story that you, of course, the documentary that you have, I'm very knowledgeable of that. I've secondhand stories from people who were around. Watch plenty of documentaries. Of course, I'm sure you know there's many documentaries on that very subject.
Right. Very much.
Right. There was a brother. Most recently, I think it was about 2 years ago. He has a documentary on Netflix. He works at one of the museums in Washington, D.C. He did very detailed documentary on the killing of Malcolm X. So my problem, I guess, my disagreement with you is that, of course, there's documented stories that have been around for the last 40 years, 40, 50 years. I don't know why I guess maybe you're trying to give this story to a new audience who may not know. And that's your prerogative to do that. I didn't. I guess my whole point is the vigor you have on a person, on another brother. Let's put it frank. That's what I don't agree with. I don't, like I said, I'm very familiar with the stories. I don't agree with all the things that I've been told that I've learned about, but the vigor that you have against another brother, I think that what gets under a lot of people's skin. You know, what they say, you know, you can beat a dead horse. You can, you know, that term. And I think a lot of people probably feel the same way hearing the story about that particular subject. Now, fast forward to this particular subject you was talking about, the Rizza Islam tonight. And you admitted yourself you have a recording from a private meeting. I'm not a lawyer. I think, and you know, I'm pretty. I guess I have an idea of what lawyers can bring to a table if there's a case or not. But I don't believe that you can go publicly with a private story and put it out there and we make an accusation of rape. I mean, that's putting yourself under, say, a microscope, you know, for a lawsuit. You're not necessarily quoting the Minister Farrakhan when you talk about that quote unquote rape, alleged rape. Like I said, you're taking a private meeting, a private recorded meeting, and you're stamping it as, you know, that this is rape, you know, and I don't think that's right. And I'm sure a lawyer will kind of dig into that if need be, but I may be wrong. I may be wrong. That's what I don't. I guess my disagreement is with that particular, you know, a private, you know, putting that information out. And I know a couple of minutes ago you said, of course, if you had a daughter, I have two daughters. You know, of course, rape is a very, very serious accusation, and it's very important. Of course, if you're a female, you get raped. You know, I listened to that recording. If that was the Minister Farrakhan, when I listened to it, I heard a lot of gems being put out there. I heard a lot of excellent information. I heard a man talking to a son, and I also heard a man talking to a daughter, not a young daughter. You know, when we hear rape, of course, you know, our first thinking is this. You know, we think of a young woman, and not that it makes it not that it makes it better or worse. But I hear a older man speaking to a woman, and he's giving them some gems of what to do and what not to do leading up to that. You know, and me as a man hearing that, you know, I know we are, you know, a lot of brothers is on listening to you, and I'm sure yourself. I think, you know, we probably been in that situation before, not the actual, if it was rape, not raping a woman, but what leads to it. And like you said, going over a woman's house or having a woman over your house, laying in bed with her, that sets you up for things like that. And he's trying to tell him, and he's trying to tell her too, what not to do and what to avoid something like that. So, you know, like I said, I don't agree. I'm not a follower of Farrakhan at all. I listen to him. I agree with some things. I don't agree with. Just like I listen to you. You know, I agree with some things you say. I don't agree with some things you say. But I'm never gonna talk to my friends and say, listen, don't listen to this brother Fred because, you know, he's saying X, Y, and Z about this brother, that brother, that brother. No, I think that's where the vigor comes, and that's where the disagreement comes with a lot of brothers who listen to you. Is that you know that vigor you have to put another brother down, and we have enough of that going on with others to do that. Even though we disagree as brothers, we should be respectful enough to disagree and to move on. I think you probably have a lot more that you agree with the minister Farrakhan and brother Islam, Rizza Islam, than your disagreements. And I think that should be more of the focus of us as brothers moving on. This is 2022, about to be 2023. We have to stick together. We have to unite. We have to be strong together, even in our disagreements, so we can move on and build. And I hear you talking a lot, and I hear you talking about building and, and community, and especially with your children. And that's a great thing. You know what I mean? You're teaching your children, and you're there as a father. And we need more of that. We need those positive images. We need those positive messages. And you have a great platform to continue that, to push that. And you have a lot of ears. But I just, like I said, I think I've been on here enough and rapping enough, but I guess just one brother to another brother, a little advice. I hope you take it the right way, and I'll continue to listen.
Appreciate you, man.
Be safe.
All right, all the time, dog. I got you, Mr. Emmanuel. I don't want to miss. How you pronounce that? Yah? I appreciate you, Mr. Salam. Okay, here we go. How you pronounce your last name?
Yeah, it's pronounced Yah.
Okay. Because sometimes it has an accent on it. What's up, man? How you feeling, brother?
I'm well, brother. How you doing this evening?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for asking.
I just wanted to address the difference between a general meeting, which is open to the public, and a believers meeting. I'm a former registered Muslim of the Nation of Islam for over 25 years, brother. So
wow.
I walk with Minister Farrakhan, and it was a point where I disagreed when he decided to, quote unquote, unite the Nation of Islam with the Church of Scientology, and I had to walk away from that. But suffice that to say, when I'm listening to the recording and the caption is up, it does say believers meeting, which takes place in Chicago, but is remotely connected via the internet or either teleconference. So it's really not public, but it is public because it's for the believers, but anybody with access to the internet can tap into it and get a copy, just like the brother said earlier, it was leaked to you. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But the fact that they're using the public World Wide Web, anybody can tap into it, or they're using the telephone conference, anybody can tap into it and get a copy of it and leak it to the public. I believe the accusations are true. Otherwise, Minister Farrakhan wouldn't have never addressed it in a believers meeting. And usually how that takes place, the sister would have had to come to her sister captain to bring charges against the brother in order for that to be reported to Chicago. It just didn't happen where she went to the police and this happened and that happened, because that's not the way the Nation of Islam handles things. Trust me, I know. I soldiered with them for 25 years. So it didn't happen like that. But the sister had to report whatever took place between her and the brother, and it was addressed in that particular forum where it was addressed in that believers meeting. But to say it was public, it wasn't public, but yes, it was, because it was done through the internet or either the World Wide Web, because everybody's not in Chicago that's on that conference. The minister is speaking from Chicago, but everybody that's in that meeting is not physically in Chicago. They're either on the web or they're on the telephone hookup. And that's all I want to address about that, brother.
No, I totally appreciate you. Thank you, dog.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad for clarifying. So the believers meeting is like the elite 100,
No, it's for registered Muslims of the Nation of Islam. If you're not a registered Muslim, you're not going to sit in a believers meeting.
Got you. So it's all over the nation. So it could be 100, it could be 1,000.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So I stand corrected. I thought it was with his chosen few. I stand corrected.
No, sir.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you for clearing that up. So now we have a great understanding. Okay, so if in your greatest hypothesis, what do you think of the charges, as the word Farrakhan used?
Like I said, the sister would have had to report it to her sister captain in her mosque, and then those charges would have been, up the chain of command till it got to Chicago, to where the minister addressed it in that particular believers meeting.
Right.
Now they're gonna deal with it. Now I can't tell you exactly how they're gonna deal with it, but they're gonna deal with it if it's true.
Right. Gotcha. How would they deal with that? You just get suspended? They go to the police? Like, what do they do?
Well, it all depends, brother. It could go either or.
Gotcha. Okay. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You gave me great understanding. Thank you.
Yes, sir, brother.
All the time.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, my last question. How often are these meetings? Is it once a month?
Well, I haven't been in the nation since 2018, so I can't tell you how they do it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes,
understood.
sir, brother.
Thank you, dog. Thank you.
Okay. All right. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right. Now, in all fairness, if you are regular on the barbershop, if you agree or disagree with me, you don't have to cam up. But I knew it'll be a lot of new people coming in that wanted to state their opinion. And so these people I'm about to cam up, they come in, they have a right to disagree, agree with me. I don't care, but they're regular. So I can bring them in and they can say how they feel, because I know who they are. Because motherfuckers will come in and curse you out and show they dick and you're a piece of shit, Fred, and I don't want that. Hey, what's up, y'all?
What up, Fred? What's going on, man?
I'm feeling good, man.
Finally got these kids down, dude. Wifey out of town and shit. So normally I go live and she put them up. So
okay.
Yeah, he missing his left hand tonight.
Facts. We all like that, man. We all get like
that's
that.
how it works, bro.
Yeah, that's
I was just tapping in with y'all, man. What's up, Cal? You was running that stream earlier today, boy. I knew you had to be off or something. I'm like, he running a daytime stream.
No, I've been doing that shit, man. I've been on leave for like the last couple of months.
Okay.
I've been trying to get that shit going.
Yeah,
I was supposed to do one at 6, man, but the motherfuckers wouldn't get off.
They wouldn't get off, bro. So I got off and just rolled out. But Fred, on the thing that the accusations, it's an accusation, like the brother said, that was in the nation.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best people to speak on it, people that was in it. It's no different than the people that was at Eddie Long's church or whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the people that was at these locations where things occurred, and they have a chain of command. So it's an accusation, it's a blemish on the man's name. But I always tell people this, and I tell my son this, because once you become 17, 18 as a black male, there are certain things that will happen to you that will not happen to other people in this world. And what I mean by that is this: 18-year-old, let's just say athletes, they have a higher possibility of being accused of something that they did not do, and then those things sticking to their name and causing them to lose everything. So I advise my son never to be alone with a young lady if that's not the woman that he's with. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
In this day and time, it's just too much sketchy stuff that can happen. And there's too many opportunities for brothers to lose scholarships. I know probably 3 or 4 young men that are probably in their early 30s that lost on scholarships when they was going to the University of Missouri based on accusations in a quote-unquote racist county when they were alone with other non-black girls. These are accusations. And these are young men that I know their character, but I know they was alone with these young ladies. You see what I'm saying? Right. So, and I also tell my daughters, because I got a 14-year-old and then I got a 12. The 14-year-old I'm talking to now about being alone with people. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's no reason. Listen, I'm not saying that I give somebody a right to do something to somebody, but what I'm saying is there's no reason for you as a young lady to be alone with a man by yourself if you don't plan on doing nothing with that man. That's just how you keep it cut and dry.
Mm-hmm.
Because that keeps out confusion. See, I think the minister is speaking on that point of it, like she shouldn't have been alone with him. And I didn't like the way he was saying, like, it was kind of almost like he was blaming her somewhat. How you make the nigga come out of it. You know what I'm saying? When I heard that comment. So I'm not going to criticize the minister too much, but I'm going to say this. It's an accusation against the brother's name because the minister wouldn't have addressed it if there wasn't some legs to it. Like the brother just said, the brother that was in the nation just said. I don't really follow Rizza Islam or nothing like that, but I mean, as people that are in ministry or ministers and things of that nature, we were always coached to never be alone with women, no matter what. If that woman is not your wife, you're not to be alone with her. I was taught that years ago. And brothers keep taking them kind of chances, even in 2022. I don't know why, but they do. Because it's going to be her word versus your word at the end of the day.
Right. Nah, you're right. Man, and go ahead, Kyle. Kyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah. Turn down the background.
That's what I was doing.
Okay, go ahead.
So I ain't get the whole scoop though. So basically, he raped his girl.
He was charged. I'll play it for you, man.
He's being charged.
Wait, are they still together?
I'll play it for you. It's 7 minutes long, so you can just listen. One last time we'll get out of here. It's 9:12, so we got 20 minutes. I'll take it off screen so people can read it. Take us. But just so you know, your mic's a lot.
If Brother Rizza, if you're listening, I wish you very well. A very handsome brother. Highly intelligent. But you've got to bring your moral standard up. Because the women are going to fall in love with you. But you can't have them all now. I don't know how Solomon made out. I don't know how long he lived either. And she'll kill himself with the 1,000 concubines. But I'm not envious of Solomon. And you know, when you understand who a woman is and what a woman is, please, brothers, don't mess with them. Don't mess over them. They are from God, but they can be from the devil if you don't treat them right. Sisters, we're going to get into that September 16th. The sister is charging you, Brother Rizza, with rape. That's a horrible charge. But to my sister, you look at yourself. You were engaged to that man. But to what I read, and you allowed him to stay in your house, you allowed him to lay down on your bed, and he laid down beside you. What the hell is going on here? And get angry with you because you act like the savage is just a quarter of an inch under your skin. See, you bring the nigga out of us and then act like you did nothing. If you engage don't mean come to my room, get in my bed, and I'll lay beside you and nothing better happen. You're a damn fool. Now, when you started acting up like you wanted something, Lisa, no, stop. See, when you get the nigga up in a man, and you were telling stop. Well, what the hell are you doing? Getting me in this condition mentally and telling me stop. You got to be a hell of a man to get that close and stop. Sisters, you need to mind yourself. You want to pull down a good man, and you got it. But I bet you ain't gonna marry you. If you want a man, don't give him a damn thing but the green. And get the green with your eyes lowered. Our women are beautiful, man. You can't lay beside one of our women. And even the ugliest one you think is ugly, lay beside her and say, no, don't do that. You better come to the class, FOI class, and learn how to be a good man. So, Brother Rizza, I very much love you. And I respect the good work that you do. But don't mess it up by being immoral. Because you're handsome and highly intelligent and you win arguments. Good. But you can't win an argument with God and his law. And you're going to have to answer to the law.
Kyle?
I couldn't really. I don't know, man. That it was kind of. He was kind of all over the place. Like, is he blaming the? Like, is he kind of blaming her for the nigga raping? Like, for the, you know what I mean? Or is he saying like, I don't I'm trying to figure that out. Because
it was confusing, Cal, but it's an accusation that's gonna be on that brother's head because he wouldn't have addressed it. I don't think he would have addressed that on a
never,
like the brother said, on the internet feed if there wasn't any legs to it. That's the bad part about it.
I'm saying,
And
but
guys that
really
have children,
he didn't really give us
whether
nothing.
he's not gonna give you anything on that. I mean, I never heard. I mean, even when I knew the stuff about quote unquote Eddie Long was true, he never came out and said any. You know what I mean?
No, I'm
Even the
saying,
quote unquote members of his church never said he did that to those boys. You know what I mean? So like, people aren't going to come out and give you pretty much
no,
anything.
I'm not saying
on
him.
it.
I'm saying Farrakhan didn't really like hold him accountable, in my opinion. He didn't really like dig in on him. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought he should. If it's, you know, he kind of just told her like, "Hey, I don't know, dog. Like I don't know. It was confusing."
But Cal, this is the thing. This is the thing that we can't speak on because we're not in the nation. Fred and Cal, is that we don't know what their rules are as far as engagements go, because it says he was engaged to her, and we don't know what their rights are as far as Nation of Islam members with their women, because a lot of the times different religious groups will have rules that you wouldn't think make sense to you, but they go by those rules.
I'm gonna ask my 30. I'm gonna ask my 30 homeboys that are the Nation of Islam, and I'm gonna ask them tomorrow. Can you just force yourself upon your fiance? I doubt they're gonna say yeah, because all the niggas I know is player. And I don't know, man. Forcing yourself on a woman, man, is kind of weird to me, dog. I ain't with that shit.
Yeah, I ain't with it either. I ain't with it either. But
I'm gonna highlight
I don't
my
know.
homeboys tomorrow though, and get some more clarity, because
I just don't know what their rules are. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
He didn't really clarify what was like the whole thing though. You know what I mean? It wasn't really a clarification of like what dude did wrong or if he did anything wrong. He just told her don't allow him to lay in your bed.
Yeah, I just think if Farrakhan is addressing it, there's some legs to it. Otherwise, he wouldn't be addressing it. But I'll let the next guy go.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Longhorn?
You muted.
Oh, you muted, bro.
Muted. We can't hear you, brother. Still can't hear you.
You muted.
We can't hear you, brother.
Unmute yourself. I'll unmute you. I think there you go.
I just had one thing to say. The gentleman that called in and spoke about you, Fred, your vigor.
Mm-hmm.
I felt the type of way while listening to him talk. I'm like getting sick and tired of these grown ass men making excuses for another man doing wrong. Like, I mean, you got, and Fred, you did a hell of a job as far as with your, your research and the people that you saw. You got, one-on-one accounts, people that was there when Elijah Muhammad was dealing with the young girls, and you got grown men calling in making excuses. Like, would they feel the same way if that was like their daughter or niece? Like, they would be cool with that?
No, they wouldn't.
Be making the same.
They
excuses?
wouldn't, bro. They would.
That's unbelievable. And then he talks about your vigor. I mean, he's making it sound like, you're vigorously trying to throw a black man under the bus with lies. You talk about facts here. Like, we talking about facts.
Well, brother, a lot of brothers have a problem with cold hard facts because they are so used to emotionalism. They're so used to how stuff makes them feel, and that's why you see situations and circumstances why brothers say, "Hey, you disrespect me," then they kill somebody, right?
Right.
That's a feeling, right? That's a feeling. When you hear brothers say that, "Hey, you disrespected me, so I killed this man, so now my whole life has changed." That's a feeling, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I can get on this StreamYard and can't nobody take me out of character to make me want to do something to them. on a stream yard, bro. Like,
Right.
you have brothers come on here, cuss a brother out, and go through the whole wazoo. Soon as somebody come on that don't look like them, all due respect. You ever notice that? Like, they
Yep.
psychology totally changed.
Yep.
They energy never has the same. Dude, they have a whole different complex. So it's like what black people want you to do is not talk about bad stuff that black people do, and then when white people talk about it, they say the white people can't talk about it either.
Right.
That's what black people do today.
So Farrakhan just came out and spoke to Rizza Islam with these charges. The brothers that's taking up for or making excuses for Elijah Muhammad. I mean, you might as well. You should be mad with Farrakhan now, since he's coming at Rizza Islam, and he kind of sound like he's making excuses, kind of like throwing the girl under the bus. Like he really know what happened, but he's throwing the girl under the bus. Like, I don't care if a nigga is mid-stroke. You halfway in. Like, if she say stop, it's you back the fuck out. You don't gotta not go to a girl house. If you can't control yourself, then you shouldn't even be around a woman by yourself. Like, if you know what I mean? And that was his fiance. So I'm guessing maybe she was even a virgin. You know what I'm saying? For her to make him wait like that. I mean, I don't know, man. Nigga, brothers gotta it's too old. I understand the young men without, not having father figures, being very emotional. But we talking about 50 and 60-year-old grown men coming in here taking up for this brother. And then mad with Fred because he's speaking facts.
Bro, they never attack the argument, they attack the person.
That's exactly
what they do. They never attack arguments. I could sit on here and talk to people and disagree all the time. Like, I sent Fred something about Stacey Abrams and what she was gonna give to black men for black men's agenda, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a political thing. Now, what happens is somebody will twist that up, and I put it in the back chat. You can see it in the private chat back there, bro. It says there's a political agenda that a doctor came up with for black men in America that he came up with. Now, brothers are not going to read the agenda, but when Stacey Abrams run out for governor in Georgia, and she promises these promises, it's going to say people of color. It's not going to say black men.
Right.
And then everybody else going to get these benefits, and these dudes that run out and vote for her is going to get nothing when she get elected if she wins.
That's
but I want you to pay attention to this, bro. If she lose, she's still going to blame brothers too. They dropped the MSNBC episode this week, and it said basically, if brothers don't vote for Stacey Abrams and she lose, they gonna blame it on us. That's what they basically said.
Wow. I got one more thing to say, right? I know y'all see like this propaganda going on with them trying to attack our 2A, our Second Amendment. Bruh, the shit that's going on in Chicago with them create a purge. They're doing all these things so that they can, because they know the crime grade go crazy. Please don't vote for somebody that's going to take you to it. Even if you're a person that's not allowed to have a gun, don't vote still. I mean, like the 2A law, the 2A in the Constitution was not meant for hunting. It was to secure our freedom here if need be, and that's what it's for. And it gives multiple points after that. Is to not be infringed upon in no way, shape, or form. And we got this nut in the White House now, and he's going to twist. He's going to tear some stuff up, man. Please vote. Please watch who you voting for, because At the end of the day, we are like we're probably the biggest country who still have citizens are allowed to carry. I think Mexico and maybe like Brazil or something like that. But don't just go voting because you see a Democrat on the list. Like they have an agenda. You know what I mean? I guarantee you, Joe Biden ain't gonna have his security walking around with no revolvers. Trust and believe that. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm a heavy gun toter and owner, and I'm not giving mines up. Straight up. My ARs, nothing. I'm not giving nothing up.
Look,
But
bro,
please watch who you vote for, man.
The only defense brothers used to have in the 60s and 70s was the guns they had when they came from the wars.
Facts.
So let me wrap my head around this. So the men that have always been the ones that have been done the worst in violence in America is supposed to give up their guns. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. And some brothers will advocate for that. They won't take their kids to shoot. They won't do none of that. But they'll walk around here and then complain when somebody run down on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes no logical sense. Like, so the criminals are supposed to have guns, but the law-abiding citizens that pay taxes shouldn't.
Tougher gun laws don't help nobody. It doesn't help the people that's supposed to have them. That's one. And you can look at a city like Chicago, even the state of California, which is like #1 in gun laws. Like, they don't stop just because you create these laws and bans. The criminals are the ones who's doing all this crime. Like, they're not gonna stop. They're not gonna hand their guns in. That is only for the gun law is only for the people who are actually following the rules.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Criminals don't follow rules.
So it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Nah,
but
you know.
I appreciate you guys, man. I'm at work. I gotta get back to it.
Thank you for coming through.
All right, Fred.
Thank you, dog. Appreciate
hey, brother. I don't even know your name, but
salute to you, brother.
Words.
Salute to you, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Fred, I sent you them links, though, man. That'll be a good show for you to do tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah.
the Stacey Abrams joint. Man, when I seen that clip.
You talking about the lady that helped Biden get in there?
Yeah, they fixed it. And they stole Georgia, man. It's funny, man, how they stole Georgia and black people celebrated. They say Trump stole it in 2016. They boo him. Like, where's like, I don't want nobody to steal an election. Nobody. But hey, you know what I mean?
This is my thing. I'm not privy to either party, right? But what I'm saying is this. If somebody's willing to negotiate with me, then we can negotiate. Right. If they won't negotiate with you, you couldn't even buy the house that you bought. I couldn't buy the house that I bought. I couldn't buy nothing. I couldn't get accounts that I get. I couldn't get contracts what I get if they don't negotiate. So if they don't negotiate, that's basically them saying F me. Because you don't care what I want out the deal. So how can you come back and then ask me for my vote and you have nothing to identify me with? I'm going to say this and then you can close it out, Fred. Think about this. Black men, quote unquote, have fought in every war that this country has had. And when black men ask for something, people act like black men should have never asked for anything. When everybody else's rights was given off the back of black men fighting. So when people tell black men just shut up and vote for us, and we just gonna ask you to just vote for us, what do I get out of that? If I get nothing out of it, and I know the history of the country, and they didn't give the brothers the GI Bill when they first came back from, what was that, World War II or something like that? Like, if you know all this history and you see what they gave us, which was basically they ass to kiss, and then you gonna tell me to keep going with the vote where I ain't got nothing for it? And everybody else is a double and triple minority now? Nah, bro. You can't get me like that. You gotta give me something. Or you can't get nothing from me.
I'm with you. Appreciate you coming through, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the
I
email.
was gonna say, Fred. I mean, it's a damn shame that they can keep selling us on the same fucking dream of the Democrats, bro. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, man. Dude, and it's like, how the fuck can't y'all see? But a lot of these celebrities have been bought, you know, and sold and bought again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, facts. Big facts, man. Big facts, man. It's
Dude, one of my favorite comedians, man. I don't know what the fuck he got going on. I'm about to have to unfollow him, bro. I mean, it's disgusting. It's shit that I see him post all the time. It's always either it's some shit happening where the white folks get to just.
Who's that?
D.L. Hughley, man.
Oh, I had to unfollow him, man. He's a trigger for me. I had to unfollow him.
He went all the way off the woke. He went off the woke plantation, bro. He gone.
He triggers.
You just gotta
me,
let
man.
him go, bro. He gone, bro. He gone. Gotta let him go, bro.
He's one of them guys where I type my message and I delete it. Like, I don't post it because you know what I mean? Like, he triggers me, man. We always victims when we're on his platform. We always getting beat up. We can't defeat nobody, man. Hey, a black quarterback gets a bad spot in a football game. Oh, that's racism. I'm like, dog, man, stop making us look bad, man. We are capable human beings, man. We are capable. You know, like it's
Nah, man, that's just part of the hustle, man.
Yeah, it is
part of the hustle.
I realized that I didn't know that till COVID, like about how black trauma is profitable. I didn't know that till like
you seen Black Lives Matter create a whole movement out of hands up, don't shoot, right?
Well, that
first it was hands up, don't shoot. They stole it from the brothers in Ferguson. They killed all the brothers off, and then they brung you some gay chicks and put them in the front and said BLM, buy this Negro,
right.
And then all of a sudden they show up with a bunch of houses and shit.
Right, facts. $6
And
million.
then brothers are still talking about let's follow them. Like what?
Fact.
Like hold on. Like any movement that black men ever started, the black men were killed. Any movement that the black men ever started. So anytime that they don't kill somebody, that lets you know that person is possibly in bed with them people.
Right. Right.
I mean, how could they not be if they ain't dead, bro?
Facts.
If they killed all the brothers that was surrounding the movement that they hijacked from them brothers, because if you look up Ferguson, you'll find that they killed about 6 to 7 brothers after that was over. 6 to 7 black men got killed after that. They was either shot and burned up in cars or something else like that happened to them brothers. That had the hand when they was out there for Mike Brown, Fred. That's what happened to them. So all of a sudden now you see BLM out here with a bunch of gay chicks and they telling you supposed to roll with that.
Then it's a white dude funding the whole fucking thing.
No, they want see these same men and women that say, oh, Fred, you got to talk about black people. Their existence is based off a white man telling them yes. They believe in the white man. Jesus is white. Santa Claus is white. The Easter rabbit is white. Women king writers are white. They got the $50 million from the white man. They got dressed up for Black Panther. You know what I mean? They made $1.3 billion off of us, and we saying that's culture. Like it's trust me, everybody that say, Fred, you a hater. We just gave $500 to a black man running a school. $500 when inflation is 8.3. man, it's never gonna make sense to these people because they are attached to this narrative and this they're inside this cylinder. And they believe everything inside this cylinder, everything outside the cylinder is racism. And they don't know. All they got to do is step out. They just want to stay in there. DL Hughley, go. He died worth 2 point. Yeah. And then Chadwick Boseman died worth 2.3. He had to pay taxes on it because he didn't have a will and all that shit. And then he had to split it with his mom and his family. So that means the man Probably made $500,000 for that film.
Hey, hold on. This the last one though, Fred.
Yeah.
This the last one for the night. Listen to this. So I'm supposed to go see Woman King, but they told me not to go see the real story about Nat Turner.
Right. Yeah, right.
But I'm supposed to go see a fictional story about them selling me into slavery,
right?
Which was written by white ladies and telling me that the women are kings. Right. So every black man that decides to go see this movie and celebrate it, not go see it, but I'm saying celebrate it. If you celebrate this movie, remember when they come out with Man Queen, you need to go see that.
Facts. And they don't know I had Nate Parker on the show. They don't know we watched American Skin as a platform. They don't know that.
Yeah, I bought American Skin. I bought Birth of a Nation.
I have it on my YouTube. I have it. I bought it. And
it's on my Amazon right now.
Yeah.
Bro,
I can watch it anytime I want.
Bro, that Nat Turner film was so powerful, bro.
Yeah, it was. Because if you remember the end, Cal, the guy turned into a Union soldier, his grandson, remember? It basically showed the form of his lineage transforming into a Union soldier at the end of the movie.
Yeah. I know I'm talking to a lot of program Negroes. That's why I sit here and be quiet. I didn't know this. And then COVID taught me a lot about people. Like how you said the people are attached to emotional narratives, attached to how they feel.
No, dude, black men have been trained to be emotional and not practical, because the emotional black men get killed in the street or he go to jail. That's what happened to him. Just think about all the situations and circumstances when you see the emotional man, and usually he either get killed or he go to jail.
Right.
And that's what's celebrated in black culture, though. Emotional men. It's almost like the guy that thinks is like shunned because he sits and he thinks and he doesn't move that way. But the only way he was able to sit and think and last that long is because he thought. See, you don't get to make it with gray hair and be black if you don't think. You'll die. You'll die early.
Right. Trump 2024, KB say. Shit. Trump 2024. Yeah. So we got
shout out to Kev, man. Caused some trouble on my panel today, man.
I must have been late when Kev was up there. I must have been late, Kev.
Oh man, he was causing all type of fucking problems. I mean, dude, we was on for hella long, man. I'm like, cause I got my kids and shit, man, and everybody they was going. I'm like, man, fuck, I'm gonna just let them niggas go. They'll tell me when they ready to come on to some shit. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, man. This race hustling on YouTube, because people would rather here's the stone cold truth. People would rather listen to somebody tell them why white supremacy keeps them from winning than a person who says, no, we can win in spite of. That's the whole YouTube community. They don't want to win. They programmed to believe that they cannot hit the apex, that they can't hit the bullseye of their life. They don't believe it at all. They don't. It's one of the. They did a doozy, man. They did a doozy, because if you're any see, here's the irony. Anything else in life, you're accountable. If your son misses basketball, why the hell you miss basketball practice? If your son gets a D in Spanish, why the hell you get a D? If your son didn't wash the dishes, why the hell you didn't wash the dishes? Now you step outside your house and you say, well, why aren't you working hard? Oh, white supremacy.
The system of oppression.
Oh man, I'm being oppressed. Oh man. Why wasn't it racism because he missed basketball practice? CP time. because of rape, because of slavery. It's post-traumatic slave disorder. I can't be on time. You know, like white supremacy doesn't rule your life. The moment you say white supremacy, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna insert Easter, they're gonna insert Christmas, they're gonna insert Jesus, they're gonna insert church, they're gonna insert celebrities, they're gonna insert. Once you say the term white supremacy and you believe it, it comes with everything else. White supremacy doesn't stand, that concept doesn't stand alone. It comes with everything. Everything. Yes. And once you understand, once you realize it, it's like eye-opening. For me, it was an eye-opening experience. I'm like, oh, I get this shit. I get it. I get it. You know, and these narratives that they just spin, they keep on spinning these narratives on us, man. 2024 will be the most important election of our lives. Trust me. And the midterm elections, oh, they trying to take us down. Governor Abbott just did the most courageous thing I've ever seen in my life. He deported, he imported, I don't even want to call him imported, but he traveled immigrants from Texas and put them on Kamala Harris' lawn. Cam. I was like, yo, that's genius. To me, I think that's genius. You're not getting my state's resources. Immigrants will fucking destroy our country. Listen, the fact that black people believe in open borders is fucking
tricked. They've been tricked, bro. They've been tricked. They've been tricked to believe that everybody deserves an equal shot when their people were the one that built the country for free, and now the people that comes in for free take over all the jobs that they quote unquote don't want no more. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So then they complain and say we don't got no jobs. See how dumb that is? So you're gonna say open the borders to the people that you claim to be better than, right? You don't want to do the work, right? Now that the people come in and them people work together, because you see them, right? They gonna work together till everybody eat, which would used to be the trait of all of us. Right. It's very hard for you to get a group of brothers to kind of get together and get to work. Somebody gonna feel like they gotta be the king of the castle. Right. It's astonishing to me that I every election I see, oh man, we gotta care for these borders. I said, how about you adopt these motherfuckers then? You got an extra bedroom. How about you feed and clothe them? How about you do that? I don't understand how people just undervalue their money, undervalue like their generations of hard work. Close these fucking borders. I don't care if you're from Africa, Mexico, Europe, Canada. Close these fucking borders, and we got to build an infrastructure so people can come. Period. They done dominated this. I don't know how it is in your state, but in California, the service industries on a lock, kitchens on a lock. There's the whole service industry. Yeah, they got that. They got that on lock.
It's on lock. And if you go to the 60s, everybody Google hotels in the 1950s. You're going to see black women, black men working, and trust me, guaranteed, you're going to see all of this. That is a great job. It has a labor. You can't get fired. You get raises. You get health care. You get all that shit. I mean, great job in terms of what the framework of it is. I don't know what you consider a great job, but the framework of it, it works. These people are in unions now. So, I mean, we got to close these borders, and black people are just so asinine. They just, every time I hear a black, I've never thought the border should be open. Never. I just didn't have a platform to it. It's like opening up, don't lock your front door. Don't just let them all in. How about you invite 8 homeless men into your house and feed and clothe them? That's what we're doing. It's unbelievable, man. And then we gotta, man. Only thing, I mean, like at the end of the day, it only increases the probability of destruction. It only increases the probability because if they don't become criminals, I'm just talking percentages, then citizens become criminals. So I mean, we got the dumbest and if I say that, and you know what the first thing gonna say, you hate Mexicans. That's how programmed we are. Oh, you hate Mexicans. Oh my gosh, man.
You can't win for losing, bro. They create a way for you to lose. Do you remember the show that you did on the sister that was going at the cop? You see?
Yeah. Very much so.
See, that was a black cop. Because remember, we say we want representation. He's a black cop, right?
Right.
So he's a representation of what black people say they want when they want equality. So do you only want equality for other people, for them to get the job? So the brother gets the job, he gets disrespected, but the brother that he's talking to respects him more than the sister does.
Right.
The sister disrespects him, she gets cuffed, then the brothers lose their mind and say, oh, he shouldn't touch her.
Facts.
Wait. He got to touch her to put the cuffs on her. See, he didn't have to put the cuffs on her if she would have just signed the citation. Oh, but it's very hard to obey simple rules and regulations.
Right.
See, it don't work like that. Black people will have you talking out of both sides of your neck messing with them, boy.
Facts. Oh, you gonna see it in the midterm? Oh man. Matter of fact, is it September, October? October, I'm gonna start watching CNN and ESPN on YouTube because I already know what they're about to say. Oh, they're about to take over, man. It's gonna be something they're gonna take away from minorities. I don't know what it is, like the right to vote.
They're gonna put some fear out there.
It's gonna be a fear tactic. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a fear tactic.
Read the Messenger 215's last message. Democrats need their votes. Migrants will be voting soon, and he
100%.
What they have done is they got their new voting block, and niggas ain't gonna have no voice no more. That's what's gonna happen.
Man, I be flabbergasted sometimes, man. I don't even have conversations anymore. You know what I mean? Like I stick to myself a lot because I will piss a lot of people off because what's up, champ? Because it's the only way to be, man. Only way to be is be accountable to your last name. And it took me some years to realize that. I think I realized that about 32, 33. You know, like your last name is so powerful, man, and you got to keep everything in-house, you know. And I wish people would value that. You know, they value. So go ahead. I'm just gonna be repetitive. What's up, champ?
Salute, champ. Let champ go.
Yeah.
My brother, how you doing, KP? Kyle, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, man?
All right. You guys, man, we're talking this evening about you said you had first let me address the topic, man. The Rizza situation. I mean, I'm kind of like KP. If Farrakhan addressed it, then it may have some legs. I guess we got to kind of wait and see, you know, what's gonna happen concerning it. You know, so I'm gonna hold my opinion on this until we see what happens. What happened with he had a court case.
Yes, October 11th. October 11th.
October 11th. Okay.
It starts.
KP had said something this evening, man, because my daughter she had told me that she wanted to.
It's Tuesday. Oh shit! Today's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Today is Tuesday. Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's late, man. You gonna still play it?
Y'all had me off kill. Yeah,
Man,
we
we
said
ain't got look at
my bad.
what
Shit.
was you saying, champ, before he rudely interrupted you with your cooking with the champ? What was you saying, champ?
You had mentioned Birth of a Nation, and I was telling her about the film Woman King. I was telling her, I said, whenever you got to understand, whenever the white folks have a cape on for a film that's with black leads and all of that, you got to understand that there's always some type of agenda. I said they didn't do all that when Nate Parker wrote Birth of a Nation. They
brought up
actually
rape charges.
they
Yeah,
actually
they brought up rape
sabotaged it. They actually sabotaged it because they wanted him to write a white savior in the film, and he wouldn't do it. But they actually wanted him to they actually
Yep.
sabotaged the film. And what was
I was
crazy is
around the
that,
show around that time when he came on. Yep.
yeah. What was crazy is that what's her name?
Gabrielle Union came out against him.
Yeah. How can you? Yeah, she actually helped sabotage the film, and she was in it.
And she was in the film, and she was one of the lead characters that was raped by quote unquote the massa.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So that's what I was telling her. I said, baby, go check it out. I said, but understand, you have to, don't get caught up at the fact that there are black lead actors and actresses in it. I said, pay attention to the producers, the writers. You know what I'm saying? When they're not black, then understand there's going to be an agenda behind it.
Right.
All right, we see you on the screen, champ. Play that footage, man.
All right. You want to give your call because it's 14 minutes long. I don't know if you want to hang out. I know you.
I'm staying. I'm watching it because champ on now. So
okay,
you did it. You the one made us late.
I totally forgot. I'm glad you
that's
jumped
why I was
on.
asking where you gonna still play it because it was kind of
No,
long.
I don't get. No, my word is bond. We playing it.
Right.
Anyways, man, I'm gonna take you guys off screen, but y'all mic's gonna be live, so y'all know.
All right.
Let me play it. And for those of you who came in for the Rizza slander, we do this every Tuesday, Cooking with the Champ, man. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Cooking with the Champ on YouTube, man, and enjoy. Let me take this thing off.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Champion, huh? What it do, baby? What it do? Champion heart.
I'm gonna feed him if you coming
What's
for
going on,
me.
champion heart?
I'm ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head. I'm seeing. Take me for granted, and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I can take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood, and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart, or I could go.
All right, thank you for joining me for another episode of Mr. Chat. All right, I want to give a shout out to the LDBC, that's Alliance Dens Boxing Community. Salute to those brothers and all who are involved with the LDBC. What I'm doing today is one of my favorites. I've been getting a lot of questions about this. It's not on the channel, so I'm actually remaking this video. We've done it before. I can't find it, so it's no problem. We're going to remake it. We're going to do some things different, but we're going to remake it. So what we're doing is one of my favorites again, pineapple Caribbean bowl. All right, we're going to do that right now. I'll show you how to do that here in a minute. So we're going to cut our pineapple in half, okay, in order to make our bowl. All right. So you want to make sure that you're lined up properly. Okay. You want to start it on one side. Okay. Go to the other side. All right. You're coming down and you're right on point with it. down the middle. All right, boom. And there you go. You got your bowls that you gotta make, okay? So we're gonna gut these out, all right, and show you how to do that here in a second. All right, so you see how this piece here comes down the middle. Pineapple, what you wanna do, you wanna go ahead and cut that, okay? And you make your, make a round cut, okay? Because this is going to be your bowl, all right? All right, so you want to dig this out. Okay, this is the hard part of the pineapple. You're not going to use that. Okay. All right, you're going to get rid of that. Then you want to go ahead, the part you're going to use, you want to go ahead and start cutting that out. You're going to throw it here in the bowl, okay, because you're going to keep that because you're going to come back and you're going to use it. All right, I'm actually going to do it 2 different ways tonight. The pieces that I cut out, I actually line the bowl with that. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm also going to do it without it. And we're going to let our taste tester decide which way she likes it better. Now, once you get it cut, then you want to go ahead and put your spoon and just start digging it out. Once this is all dug out, come back here and show you how we get it ready. Okay, so you see what we've done is we've already got our bowls carved out, all right? So we're gonna line one bowl, okay, with our pineapple pieces. The other bowl we're gonna leave unlined, okay? Now what we're gonna have is we're gonna do a rice and a Alfredo pesto sauce. We're gonna make our own Alfredo pesto sauce. We're gonna have spinach, shrimp, chicken, carrots, okay? This is gonna be what's gonna go in our bowl. Also mushrooms. This is what's gonna go in our bowl. Okay, so we're gonna do this, get this ready real quick. All right, show you in a minute. Okay, all right, so what we're gonna do is we've already washed off our rice to go in our cooker. This is jasmine rice. All right, this is gonna go into our pineapple Caribbean bowl. Sometimes I use wild rice, but tonight we're just gonna do the jasmine rice. Okay, so get that in here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and steam my carrots. Okay, and I'll put those in there. All right, while I'm cooking my rice, we're gonna steam my carrots, so that's ready to go. All right, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and chop up our fruit that came out of our pineapples. We're gonna chop our pineapples off that we're gonna line up over with. Okay, so be right back. We're gonna line the pineapple before we fill it with the food. Okay. All right. So there we go. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna a tablespoon of butter. We're gonna get ready to saute our mushrooms here. So we're just gonna do a tablespoon of olive oil. Okay. And go ahead, put our mushrooms in there. All right, just a little bit of seasoning, just a little bit of Cavendish, and some sea salt, a couple of pinches. That's all you need. Okay, finish it off there with 2 tablespoons of worcestershire sauce. I'm gonna let that saute here, and then we're gonna get ready to make our Alfredo pesto sauce. All right, get our spinach cut up and ready to go. All right, okay. Cut out mushrooms sauteing. All right, we're gonna go ahead and make our pesto Alfredo sauce. Okay, now when you're making this with the pesto, I would say don't need much, just a couple tablespoons is all you need. You're gonna cook this for a little bit. Okay, and get this ready for your rice, because your rice is going to go in this. Okay, if you want to put a little more pesto in, you can. Okay, all right, what you're gonna do is, yes, you're gonna put your spinach here in your sauce while it's cooking. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and put a tablespoon of Calvin's Greek seasoning in there. There you go. Okay, and let's wash our spinach off and get it ready to go in here. Yeah, mushrooms here, ready to go. All right, so go ahead and rinse off our spinach. All right, you want to go ahead and cut that up. Okay, and this is going to go right into your Alfredo sauce. You know, with spinach is going to cook down really fast, but it's cool because it's going to, the flavor and everything is going to cook right into it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get our spinach in here. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and add our sauteed mushrooms in here. Okay, our rice should be ready, and our carrots, so that's going to go in next. So, all right, we'll be right back with that. All right, okay, so got our carrots done. What I've done is chop them up a little bit, okay, not much. All right, just in half. You know, you can put them in whole, or you can chop them in half, no problem. All right, now you want to go ahead, spoon the rice in. Okay. All right, now we're going to go ahead and add our chicken. Get that in there. Okay, now the sauteing that we sauteed our mushrooms. Okay, we want to keep that. All right, we're just going to put our shrimp right in there. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna get all your flavoring and everything. You want that. Okay, that goes right there. Okay, you just want to saute your shrimp a little bit. You really don't want to cook them long, because they're gonna cook some more once you put them in the sauce. You don't want them hard. All right, now if you have any seasoning left over, okay, just go ahead. It's all right to go ahead and just top it off. Okay, with the remainder seasoning that you may have left over. All right, that's done. We're gonna go ahead and stuff our bowl. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and stuff our bowls. Okay, now this comes from when you dug your bowl out. Okay, so what you're doing here is you're actually lining your bowl with the pineapple. Okay, what that does is you spoon out with the pineapple chunks actually come with it. Okay, it just gives you a nice taste. All right, so we're gonna do that one without. Then we're gonna see what our taste test with. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and fill our bowls. Now, both bowls are going to taste good. I'm not worried about that, but you know, sometimes just depending on someone's taste buds. So this is why I'm doing it like this today. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put our leaves and we're going to put them in the oven for about 10 minutes. Go ahead, spray them. All right. Then we're going to go in there. All right. And we're done. And here we go. Pineapple Caribbean bowl. Now let's get ready for the taste test. All right, and here we go for the taste test. Now this pineapple, this Caribbean bowl has the pineapple lining in it. Want to see how she likes that. All right, how you like that?
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Now how do you like this one without the pineapple lining?
It's good. It's not. The lining adds moisture
Okay.
to the dish. The filling is still wonderful, but I prefer.
Okay, you prefer with the pineapple lining, but you do like it. It is still good. All right, and there we go. Pineapple Caribbean bowl. Either way, it's good. Thank you for another episode of the Champ. We'll see you next week.
You're muted. You're muted.
Muted. Thank you. Appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate you, man.
And that looks good, right? Hey, who that be? Who's your taste tester this week?
You know what? I try and change them up, man. You know, instead of using the same taste tester, I try and change them up. It just depends on who I can get in touch with. You know, who will come by. You know.
See, that's the spin doctor. He didn't answer the question, but I'm supposed to answer the next question, right? Who is that? Who is the taste tester?
No, that's a good friend of mine. You know what? Her nephew is actually playing Clubber Lane's son in the new Creed.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. But she's cool, man. Yeah, her name is Gigi. She real cool.
All right, we'll leave the player alone, man.
Yeah.
She's a good friend. Hey, you know her second oldest.
Yeah.
You
tripping.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you. I get it.
Yeah. Hey, I got have you ever heard of purple tea?
No.
Okay, I got one coming. You're gonna like it. You know how I did the ginger tea?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this one's on the same level as the ginger tea, but that purple tea, man, I'm gonna give you some information on that purple tea and definitely get you some, man. That purple tea is good for you.
Oh,
You know, if the weather changes, I'm gonna start doing tea episodes, you know, for people to get these herbal teas because they're very important to
right.
ingest.
Right. And if you guys want it, I apologize. If you guys wanted the Rizza Islam audio, there it is. And let me put Champ's YouTube channel out there. Yeah. And then
man. I appreciate you, brother.
No, that's love, man. Thank you for coming in because
definitely,
man, we went from pineapples to Rizza.
Yeah.
Rough day. It's a rough day at the hood, man. It's a rough day.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Yeah, that whole situation is crazy, man. And,
Look at here.
you know, like I think the brother came in and said, you know, how cats come in and make excuses for grown men. You know, it's something, man.
It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah,
I mean,
it really is.
And what I noticed is, even if you critique the white people, like I have a history of standing on my integrity, especially because many of you guys know me from boxing, whether it was from the guy from Golden Boy, I pulled up on him at Home Depot, whether it was Eddie Hearn, I spent $1,500. I threw away my Tank Davis. He was fighting this guy named Gomez or Ramirez in the DMV area. You know what I mean? I forfeited that flight because I got it on Orbit. So I forfeited it. And I went to Arlington, Texas, you know.
Yeah, I think I talked to you before you got here. Yeah.
People don't make sacrifice. No one on YouTube has ever made that sacrifice, you know, all to interview Eddie Hearn. That's it. That was the only reason for me to go there. That's it. I've never seen no one on YouTube ever make that sacrifice.
Yeah.
Never. So when it comes to standing on what you believe in, I think I'm a forefather. I'm on hey, what's that mountain called? Mount Rushmore. I'm on Mount Rushmore, man. Go watch my last Bob Arum interview. I said, Bob, do you remember how we met? you cursed me out and then I cursed you out. Do you remember that? Go watch the interview. I said it in the interview. Like he said it was something like that. He old man. He don't remember. It wasn't that important to him. So he, you know, I was just a young whippersnapper to him. You know, so yeah.
Yeah. What is integrity? Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is paying attention.
No one's paying attention. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. So yeah, man, and yeah. So Cooking with the Champ, man. Here's his website, YouTube. Go subscribe, man.
Yeah, most
definitely. Tonight, 10 new subscribers. We'll get them.
Yeah. Got to get it, man. Got to get it. I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, it's all love. It's all love.
Man. All right, brother. I get at you, man.
All love, dog.
All right now.
Thank you, because I would have jumped out my skin if you would have hit me tomorrow. I was so entrenched in this topic. So yeah. What's up, Kyle? So here's the audio. I apologize for not posting it earlier. I wasn't thinking about it, but that's the audio to the Rizza Islam stuff from Louis Farrakhan, and I would consider Louis Farrakhan extremely credible as it pertains to Rizza Islam. Not as it pertains to my life, as it pertains to Rizza Islam, Wesley Muhammad, and Ben X. I consider him pretty credible. You know, why would he want one of his young ministers to be caught up like this? So that's what I believe. So what's up, Kyle? You ready to get out of here, man? You about to go live?
I mean, I'm probably gonna go live. I'm probably gonna fall the fuck to sleep. Shit. But dude, great fucking show, man. Hopefully tomorrow we can get into some shit about the Democrats.
Yeah, I want to talk about immigrants, man. How immigrants destroys opportunities for Black people in America. I think we're gonna talk about that. I think so. Watch something pop up tomorrow. Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, November 37th on Mars. Who's going? You know, so yeah, man. Fred, no one can say I'm not brave, man. You know what I mean? It was just me and my gun. I went to Texas all by myself, me and my gun. That's it.